Howdy, this is Andy of Japan Dyno, and I have for you an HKS super sequential blow-off valve removed from a S13 Sylvia 180S SR20det engine vehicle here in Japan. Not quite sure how it was mounted, not the standard flange for the S13, but a universal blow-off valve, and the various ways of mounting it can be improvised. This particular flange used with the S14 Koki and S15 Sylvia, S14 Koki Sylvia and S15 Sylvia, and also the Lan Ebo vehicles, the Lancer Evolution vehicles, 3000 GT and various others. So a very common flange, very easily adaptable to suit most vehicles. This particular unit removed from an S13 Sylvia. The super sequential blow-off valve made by HKS, of course HKS, a famous tuning and performance company here in Japan, and the HKS super sequential, probably the most famous blow-off valve in the world. Very, very popular, and as you can see, in good 100% good structural working condition, and just a matter of lots of little marks, scratches, and stains. You might be able to note there, lots of stains and marks, but in 100% good working condition. The main body and the outside casing made from billet aluminum, so lathed aluminum rather than cast aluminum, so very good quality finish to the outside of the valve, very robust, even when stained and marked, will still work in 100% working condition. And a Japanese blow-off valve made by the HKS company, very, very tidy. Go back to that photo there. So the boost pressure from below pushes on a diaphragm which runs through this area here. There's a diaphragm housing, while the inner manifold vacuum pulls on the diaphragm. When that is enough to overcome the spring, which is housed in the back area here, little back spring housing here, then it will pull a piston in little sequential movements. The piston will be pulled back, allowing boost to vent from the trumpet here, creating that very distinctive HKS super sequential blow-off valve sound. So the HKS super sequential blow-off valve, a universal adjustable type blow-off valve. You can see the back of the unit here, lots of marks and scratches, but 100% working order. This is the spring housing here, spring tensioning bolt and locking nut, an adjustable type blow-off valve. The bolt there can be wound in and out and locked in place, and so made to work with any turbo vehicle. Inner manifold vacuum nipple there, which goes the inner manifold vacuum. The diaphragm housing, the main body housing, all made from billet aluminum, as you can see, and in good structural condition, just some very surface marking on the outside of the valve, but good 100% working condition. And the front of the valve, as you can see there, very clean and very tidy. We'll just bring the zoom down a little bit there. The piston there gets pulled back, of course, by the diaphragm and little sequential movements, allowing the boost to squeeze around the edge of the little piston there, creating that very distinctive HKS super sequential blow-off valve sound. So the very cool, very nice sounding super sequential blow-off valve, the universal blow-off valve, good for any turbo vehicle, and made in Japan, from Japan. Thank you. In order to serve you better, we have our website at www.japandyno.com, as well as our blog, the Japan Dyno Daily Fix, where we feature items of special interest. Look forward to seeing you there.